Shalom, Yasharala. I want to start out by giving infinite honors to YAHAWAH, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation and greetings to you sincere Akim pushing his truth across the four winds. I'm going to do this sit down about those who don't take heed to the prophets, man. The men that the Most High set up to fish for the hopeful elect, well, the precious elect. All right? When you reject the words of the Most High's ambassadors, the men he chose, the prophets he chose to bring thee good tidings, you reject YAHAWAH himself. And he's the power of powers, El Shaddai, a great, terrible power. He is not to be rejected. Like when you go to deal with a woman and she reject your advances and pisses you off, our great king look at us as his bride, man. And when you reject him, he's going to put you down. Because he gave us these scriptures for us to learn. This book is our guidebook, how to move and live in this life. Okay? And when you read these scriptures for yourself, you don't go to no Christian pastor and listen to him remix and hoop and vein jangle and shuck and jive and buck dance. When you read them and study them according to truth, when you study the scriptures in truth with the spirit of YAHAWAH, you will see, man, that you have to take heed to the Most High or die. Deuteronomy 30 and 15, our Heavenly Father, through the prophet Moses, say, I have set before you this day death, good, and life, and death and evil. Okay? And Moses was the Most High's prophet. When he bring you his words, he's always going to bring you his words through a man. So these niggas that always talking about don't put your trust in man, don't put your trust in man. You have to do things within the right context. The only way the children of Israel heard the words of YAHAWAH, it was through men. It's only a few documented cases when the Most High came down himself and talked to the children of Israel himself. It didn't turn out good for them. They say, oh no, use a mediator. Let Moses talk to us. When the Most High just came down around Mount Sinai and showed all his glory, power, and majesty, man, they were scared to death. Okay? He's too powerful to come deal with a mortal human. He always uses a man, a mediator. And the mediator comes in his name. He tells you, I'm going to put my words in your mouth. He told Jeremiah, my words are going to be fire in your mouth, and you're going to, Jeremiah the 5th chapter, and the people will be wood. He told Ezekiel, son of man, go to the children of Israel. I will put my words in your mouth. Go tell them what I say, whether they hear or forbear. When you read Colossians, the 1st chapter, Paul said, with the dispensation that the Most High gave to him, the understanding of who the Gentiles is, the mysteries of the Gentiles, he come to teach you children of Israel, man. So, man, these 2/3 that mock and scoff and are just flat out rejected, because some people just reject it, but they don't be assholes about it. They're going to get put down. They're going to put to death because they don't reject us. They reject YAHAWAH. I'm about to go through a few precepts, man. It's going to be detrimental to their health. And that go for us first and foremost that's in this truth, man. You got to try to be perfect in this truth. Don't slip, sin less, and don't go off to the right or to the left. All right? Because we're going to be judged harsher more than these deal-headed simpletons. All right? This Luke 10 and 16. He that heareth you heareth me. All right? When you heard our great king, you heard YAHAWAH. When you heard the fruit that descended from our great king, you hear YAHAWAH. All right? And he that despiseth you despiseth me. So when they come up to the camp disrespecting us, scoffing us, cursing us, when they are making accusations against our elders, the elder apostles of Great Millstone, calling them pedophiles and losers, all right, and wicked, they're doing it to YAHAWAH. And he that despiseth me despiseth him that sent me. They're doing it to YAHAWAH, man. Okay? The scriptures can't be broken. Okay? So it's going to be detrimental to these people's health that don't receive YAHAWAH's word. All right? All right? Your family. That's why you have to be disconnected from the society. You have to be disconnected from the matrix. All right? You can't still have this Americanized love for your mother, your father, your brother, your children. If they don't submit to YAHAWAH's word, his doctrine, okay, they're going to drink of the same cup that the Edomites are going to drink. All right? When famine comes, when pestilence comes, when the swords come, it's going to get them. And if they have that mark of destruction on them, if they have that chip and you go try to save them, all right, or even if they don't have the chip on, didn't take the chip, but they wicked, they don't have that. They don't have that mark on in Ezekiel the 9th chapter, exempt from judgment. And you go to try to deliver them, you going off. You going against YAHAWAH. Hell, we might have to put some of them motherfuckers to death. You might have to put your mama down. You might have to put your dad down. You might have to put your son down. Okay? So you got to be synchronized with these scriptures, man. Solomon was a man of the Lord, man. He had his brother put down. Okay? He was a nigger. He had him put down. All right? This is Matthew 23rd chapter, the 33rd verse. Ye serpents, ye generation of vipers, how can you escape the damnation of hell? All right? We talking about 2/3 of our people. Okay? The Most High called them snakes, a generation of vipers, man. That's how you got to look at your biological family, the people you grew up with. Because those are the main ones when you bring them YAHAWAH's good tidings that they laugh at you, they scoff at you. They say we wearing dresses. They say we heretics. All right? I have a cousin that told my mama he's scared for me. He hope I don't go strap a bomb on me like the Taliban and go commit suicide. I'm an insurgent. Okay? I could look at him die today or tomorrow. Wouldn't shed a tear. Okay? In fact, I'll go buy me some of the finest wine and sip on it. And say, call halal, YAHAWAH. That connection, that family connection, that Americanized connection, what we call love, is gone. I still got a little bit and piece of it for my biological mother, but I'm in reality. If she has to bite the dust, so be it. I'm not going to be over righteous. You know? I love my mother, but I love these scriptures more. I love YAHAWAH more. If I got to pick out of her and this truth, she's a dead woman. She's basically a dead woman. Now, Lord willing, YAHAWAH put a spirit on her where she could be delivered through me, you know? But from what I see right now, highly unlikely. Okay? Verse 34, wherefore, behold, I send unto you prophets, wise men and scribes, okay? It's not new under the sun. We are prophets. We are wise men and scribes. The Most High has poured His Spirit on us for us to understand His doctrine and push towards the four winds. That makes us we are the wise men of this society, okay? And some of them you shall kill and crucify. When you kill us, you're spiritually killing YAHAWAH. That's why when He come back, He gonna get busy. When you come and kill the prophets, you're doing what you did to YAHAWAH 2,000 years ago. Our great King YAHAWAH 2,000 years ago. That's why He's coming with his garments dyed from Bozrah, man. That's why He coming back, and the slain of the Lord is gonna be many, man. Because the majority of you gonna reject Him. You're gonna reject His prophets, His ambassadors. And some of them you should scourge in your synagogues and persecute them from city to city. All right? It's nothing new under the sun. Okay? that upon you may come all the righteous blood shed upon the earth. All right, when you kill a prophet, you killing righteous blood. The prophets are righteous. The elect are righteous. They are blameless in the Most High's sight. From the blood of righteous Abel unto the blood of Zacharias, son of Barachias. You've been killing the prophets since forever, whom you slew between the temple and the altar. Verily I say unto you, all these things shall come upon this generation. And this is their generation. See, the testimony of YAHAWAH is prophecy, according to Revelation 19, the 19th chapter, the 10th verse. All right, so when he was speaking, his words went all the way to our day and time. This is that same generation that crucified him and put him on the cross and gave him gall and vinegar, saying, save yourself. Caesar is our king. Crucify him, crucify him. The people he came to deliver, the people he loved. His own people, man. His own people, bro. Verse 37. Oh, Jerusalem, Jerusalem, thou that killest the prophets. They're going to kill a number of us. A lot of us going to bite the dust, man. I'm talking about holy men, men of the Lord. But they're going to be honorable deaths. A lot of us going to become martyrs. But woe to them that betrayed the Son of Man. Okay? And stonest them with are sent to thee. The YAHAWAH sent us to you people, man. Lord willing, we of the elect. You know, it's all about humility. But he sent the apostles of Great Millstone to you. The apostles of Great Millstone are showing you love, man. When somebody lie to you, they're not showing you love. When somebody tells you the truth, they're showing you love. John 8, chapter 8, verse 32. Ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. It don't matter how they tell you the truth. They don't got to be all sweet and nice about it, man. They could be firm and austere with it. They could say 4-letter words with it. But long as you telling me the truth, that's love, man. That's love. When you tell somebody what you want to hear, you're beguiling them. You're deceiving them. You don't have their best interest in heart. Okay? The prophets are here telling you the truth. The men of the Lord are telling you the truth of the scriptures. I'm going to get that precept as I read this. How often would I gather thee children together, even as a hen gather her chicks under her wings, and ye would not? All right? That's what the Most High want to do. He want to take care of us like a hen take care of her chicks. Gather them under her wings and comfort them, and love them, and feed them, and nourish them. He took us out of the house of bondage and brought us into a land of milk and honey. Nourished us. Gave us the best of the land. Israel, Eden. That's a beautiful metropolis. And we've always raised our heel against them, man. We 2/3. Lord willing, I'm not in that number, man. Lord willing, me and my Akim not in that number, man. High treason, man. And look what verse 38 says. Behold, your house is left unto you desolate. We're desolate, man. We have no power. We're desolate. Man, most of you bird-brained Negroes, Native Americans, and Latin-speaking people, you don't know who you are. You don't know shit. All you know is what the devil has taught you, what your oppressor has force-fed you. That's all you know. You have no knowledge. You have no wisdom. You have no understanding. All you know is white supremacy, Western civilization, Edomite doctrine. That's all you know. That makes you a nigger. Okay? This Daniel 10 and 21. This is what the Most High sent his men to do. But I will show thee which is noted in the scripture of truth. We come to tell you people the truth of the scriptures, how you can receive salvation, what you have to do to receive salvation. Okay? That's the truth of the scriptures, man. But this is what you do. It's what you niggas do. Because you're niggas. You're not Israelites. You're niggas. You're Americans. You're Babylonians. Let me see where that precept is. All right. Here we go. This Second Chronicles 36 and 16. I'm going to start at 15. There's nothing new under the sun. Okay? And Yahawah, thy power, Yahawah, the power of their fathers, sent them by his messengers. All right, those are his ambassadors. Elder Apostle Tahar, Elder Apostle Gabar, Elder Apostle Rekar, Elder Apostle Ariamli, and the fruit, the apostles up under them, the elders up under them, Elder Anat, Elder Manathazah, Elder Tazawan. All right? All of those brothers, Elder Abad, Elder Yashawamba, Elder Ariala. Okay? All the fruit throughout the four corners, man. Apostles, man. Those are his messengers, man. All right? My brother, Apostle Kazakia, when he played the flute, I danced, man. The Most High used him. And I'm not going to be over righteous. I raised my heel against him because I had uncircumcised heels when I first met him. I came against it, but I humbled myself. I mean, you can't argue against the truth, man. You can't argue against sound doctrine, man. That's the sacrifice of fools, man. Okay? All right? Rising up bedtimes and sending. The Heavenly Father sent our messengers early, man, and consistently. You'll kill one, he'll send another one. Then you'll kill him. Okay? Because he had compassion on his people. That's our Heavenly Father loving you when he raised up prophets, apostles, men of the Lord to come teach thee. When he raised up priests to come teach thee, to feed you sound doctrine. He loves you. He loves us. He even still love these 2/3. He gonna let you come back into the kingdom and ball. But you're gonna learn first by death by pain. Okay? You will be judged. All of us are gonna be judged, whether our deeds be good or evil. According to Ecclesiastes, the 12th chapter. And on his dwelling place. But they mock the messengers of Yahawah. When you mock his messengers, you mock Yahawah. And despise his words. When you despise the prophet's words, those are Yahawah's words. And misuse his prophets. When you misuse his prophets, you think you're misusing Yahawah. Yahawah cannot be misused. Yahawah cannot be mocked. Until the wrath of Yahawah rose against his people, till there was no remedy. That means he destroyed these niggas, man. He killed them. If he did it then, how much more he's going to do it now? There's nothing new under the sun. Everything's a rerun. Everything just intensified, and it gets bigger and badder and worse. Okay? If he did it, if he destroyed us with no remedy then, now the ultimate destruction is going to be a nuclear dick. Where you just going to disintegrate while you standing on your feet, man. Sarah O'Connor. Terminator style. You're gonna be standing on your feet, and your eyes are gonna dissolve, and your tongue is gonna dissolve. Let me show you that ultimate destruction. All right. This is me telling you the truth. This is me telling you what thus saith the Lord, man. Okay. This is supposed to sober you up. The scriptures say, how beautiful are the feet of them that bring good tidings, man. You're supposed to love the prophets. All right? You're supposed to get a prophet a drink of water, man. You're supposed to get a prophet a bite to eat. He said, when you gave the least of these a drink of water, you gave it to me. Okay? Zechariah 14 and 12. And this is the end resolve of you 2/3, you niggas that rejected Yahawah B'Shem Al-Shai. And this shall be the plagues where Yahawah will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. First and foremost, his people. You high treasonous. You that rejected knowledge. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand on their feet. If somebody throw you in fire, you don't dissolve like that. It take time for your body to burn or to a crisp. Okay? But a nuclear dick, 1,000,000 degrees Fahrenheit, that's how hot those nuclear missiles get. All that plutonium, all that chemicals Esau whipped together. All right, Robert Oppenheimer. All right, when they learned how to split those atoms, that heat gets up to 1,000,000 degrees Fahrenheit. You're gonna dissolve on your feet, man. Your bones is gonna turn into a liquid. All right, and ash. And their eyes shall consume away in their holes. It's not no heat right now, even in this society right now, aside from a nuclear missile where you standing on your feet and you start melting. Because if somebody throw you in a disco inferno, your body not going to melt that fast. Yeah, it's going to dissolve and melt. Don't get it twisted. But while you just standing up on your feet and instantaneously, you start melting, that's nuclear fire, man. All right? Wormwood, okay? And their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. It's a horrific way to die. Nasty. Like I looked at the movie, The Mac, with Richard Pryor. I forgot the other guy's name. When they talking about when they put that battery acid in Esau. They stuck that battery acid in him. They say, oh man, he went out bad, nasty. Richard Pryor say, nasty. That's some nasty shit. Yeah, man. The Most High gets nasty, man. These scriptures get nasty. All right? You'd be beguiled and deceived when you think it's all about love. But all this great depth in these scriptures from Genesis to Revelation, and all you can read this book and come out with is that the Heavenly Father is all love. You've been beguiled. You've been bewitched by so-called white man philosophy, Edomite philosophy, Western philosophy, which is lies and death. I'm gonna get one more precept. I'm gonna do one more precept. Where I'm trying to go, Psalms 81. I'm gonna start at 10. Psalms 81 and 10. I am YAHAWAH, thy power, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. The word Egypt comes from the Greek Egyptos, which means bondage. Open thy mouth wide and I will fill it. And he said, I will fill you. He felt over when he brought us out of the house of Egypt, he gave us the laws, statutes, and commandments. Romans, the 7th chapter, say the law is good and holy. All right? King David say the law is clean. You know what I mean? He gave us, opened our mouth and gave us that law. Gave us good things, pleasantly things, taught us the difference between good and evil. He raised up Levitical priests to teach us right from wrong, man. He opened our mouths and filled it with good things, man. But my people were not hearkening to my voice. And Israel would none to me. He only deal with Israel. But Israel been rejecting him since the beginning, man. When we the sons of God, we rejected him. So I gave them up unto their own hearts, lusts, and they walked in their counsels. Your own hearts is sin, transgression. Romans 6:23 say the wages of sin is death. He gave you up to death. A reprobate spirit, a reprobate mind. And you reap the fruits of sin, which is death, slavery, hell. Oh, that my people had hearkened to me and Israel walked in my ways. That's what he want. That's what he want. When your son and your daughters obey you, that makes you happy, man. When you see them doing the things you taught them to do, that makes you happy, man. Our Heavenly Father loves his creation, man. I should soon have subdued their enemies. And that's what he's going to do for the precious elect. Because guess what? The precious elect are going to hearken to him and walk in his ways. And we're doing it right now. We're rehearsing the righteous acts. Lord willing, we are the elect. And turn my hand against their adversaries. He's turning his, man, look at Esau fucked up right now, man. Like Elder YAHAWAH say, man, the Most High put his ass back on the chains spiritually. He been exposed day in and day out. His power is slipping. All these smaller hills and mountains shaking their fists at him. These other nations, they not scared of him like they used to be, man. Esau committing suicide in great numbers. They stopped trying to beguile our people. They just showing how racist and how they really hate them, being straightforward about it. Our enemies is falling. The government infrastructure is falling. America is a nation divided. The physical infrastructure, these bridges collapsing, streets fucked up. I mean, we living in beautiful times. The Most High has turned his hand against our adversaries. The haters of Yahawah should have submitted themselves unto him. That's what we telling you, man. Submit unto Yahawah by Shem Shai. Take heed to the words of his prophets. Those are his words. But their time should have endured forever. He should have fed them also with the finest of the wheat. And with honey out of the rock shall I have satisfied thee. And that's what he's going to do to men that do take heed, his prophets. All right? The people that he let get delivered through his prophets. The 1/3, their children. Okay? The helps. Those that just take heed and come to the body and help the body any way they can. And be doers of this word, man. And you rejects, you're going to get put to death. You people that scoff at his prophets, that mock his prophets, that joke at his prophets, you're going to get put to death. You're a reprobate seal, vessels that are created to be destroyed. And so be it. Let the Most High be the truth and every other man a liar. So with that, I'm going to give infinite honors to Yahawah by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. And salutation and greetings to you, sincere I can pushing this truth across the four winds. Kwam Yasharala, death to America.